To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. Namaskar friends, welcome to Headlines of the Day. In this video, we are going to discuss important headlines of the Hindu. And our first important headline is Rahul gets 2-year jail term in defamation case. It is available on page number 1 or ye related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know about defamation, legal provisions, Supreme Court's observations, their implications, and way ahead. So friends, recently Surat Court convicted Rahul Gandhi in a criminal defamation case and awarded him a 2-year jail term over derogatory remarks that he made at public meeting in 2019 about the surname Modi. Now, what is defamation? So friends, it means harming someone's reputation by making a false and derogatory statement against him or her without any lawful justification. And do you know friends, in 2013, Lily Thomas versus Union of India case, Supreme Court ruled that lawmakers stands immediately disqualified on attracting a sentence of 2 years or more unless the conviction is stayed by a higher court. बाकी डिफेमेशन से रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. Our next important headline is India rejects JNJs attempt to extend patent on TB drug. It is available on page number 1 and year related paper to health section से. In this article, we have to know about bedaquiline. So friends, recently Indian Patent Office rejected US pharmaceutical firm Johnson & Johnson's attempt to extend its monopoly in India on TB drug bedaquiline beyond the primary patent's expiry this July. Now, what is bedaquiline? So friends, it is a crucial drug in the treatment of multi-drug resistant TB patients for whom the first-line drug treatment has stopped working. A climate change survival guide to act on. It is available on page number 8 or year related paper 3 environment section से. In this article, we have to know what are the issues highlighted by the IPCC synthesis report and suggestions. So friends, recently IPCC released the synthesis report of its 6th assessment cycle, and the new report has urged the governments and policy makers to take urgent action to avoid the worst consequences of climate change. बाकी इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे रिसेंटली बहुत शानदार तरीके से कवर किया गया है दोस्तों, लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहां से भी देख सकते हैं. Our next important headline is India's push for semiconductors. It is available on page number 10 and year related paper 3 economy section से. In this article, we have to know why is the government encouraging semiconductor manufacturing and what advantages does India hold. So friends, government has disbursed more than 1600 crore in performance-linked incentives for electronic manufacturers so far to bring in more of the electronic supply chain to India. And do you know friends, semiconductor fabrication units turn raw elements such as silicon into integrated circuits that are fit to be part of practically all electronic hardwares in the world. Baki further points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is why is India's Campa at odds with new IPCC report? It is available on page number 10 and year related paper 3 environment section से. In this article, we have to know what is compensatory afforestation, India's policies, issues, and what lies ahead. So friends, it involves the identification of non-forest land or degraded forest land, work schedule, cost structure of plantation, provision of funds, a mechanism to ensure the utilization of funds and monitoring mechanism, etc. Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is Government tapping technology to secure ancient scriptures for future Shah. It is available on page number 12 and year related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know Vedic Heritage Portal and its objectives. So friends, it was inaugurated by Union Home Minister. It is created by Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts, which comes under the Ministry of Culture, and it is a one-stop solution for common users and researchers seeking any information regarding Vedic heritage, right? Our next important headline is one conviction for unsafe sewer works so far, government tells panel. It is available on page number 14 or year related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know what are the provisions of Manual Scavenging Act, why manual scavenging is still prevalent in India, and we have to know about Namaste scheme. So friends, under this act, manual scavenging is a prohibited activity in the country. Now, what is Namaste scheme? So friends, it is being undertaken jointly by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and it aims to eradicate unsafe sewer and septic tank cleaning practices. बाकी इससे रिलेटेड काफी कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है दोस्तों, लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. Our next important headline is panel questions low expenditure for 2 scholarship schemes. It is available on page number 14 or year related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know about PM Yashasvi scheme and its objectives. So friends, the scheme aims to recognize and promote quality education among students belonging to OBC, EBC, and D&T categories by providing full financial support for pursuing studies from class 9 to class 12th in reputed schools shortlisted by the government. Baki for the points you can go through this article. Our next and last important headline is GST Appellate Tribunal may be headed by a former Supreme Court judge. It is available on page number 16. और ये रिलेटेड है पेपर 3 इकोनॉमी सेक्शन से. दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज टैक्स appellate tribunal. So friends, it is likely to be headed by a former Supreme Court judge or a former Chief Justice of a High Court. And do you know friends, Central Goods and Services Tax Act 2017 mandates for the constitution of a Goods and Services Tax Appellate Tribunal and its benches, and it is to be the specialized appellate authority for resolving disputes under the GST laws, right? तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates you can follow us on various social media platforms.